And I honestly, when you take into account the people who have like tried to make you insecure, tried to shit on you, tried to like, like have been so jealous of you, but instead of them coming out and saying it or owning up to it, they just try to make you feel small. None of those people ever look better. They're never doing better. They never have more. So I just would like to experience being around actual like confident women who are not threatened by other confident women. Hey y'all, it's Kiki. Welcome back to my channel for another episode of the So Into Self series, where I talk everything self-love, self-reflection, and self-development, because I believe everything starts with self first, because as within, so without. It's currently like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Um, and I've been having like a rough week, if I'm completely honest. And I know that it's mainly because I'm having way too many. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to just say it. I don't like myself the way that I feel like I should. I don't love myself as much as I should. And I don't do enough for myself. There, I said it. While I'm not about to sit here and act like I just don't take care of myself at all, I mean, clearly I do the things. I feel like I do the things I need to do to keep myself afloat, as in going to work, making money to make sure like I have somewhere to stay and I have food to eat and clothes on my back. But I don't think I go the extra mile to really, really like take good care of myself, if you know what I mean. I don't have like I don't do like the cute little skincare things that the girlies do. Like every now and then I can't even tell you the last time I did a face mask. Which it probably okay, I lied. It probably was like a week ago. But like I don't have like I just feel like I should have like rituals, like good rituals. Like every Sunday, like a maintenance ritual or something like that. Cooking for myself, like just doing the things. And it's not that I don't ever do these things. I guess it's my lack of consistency that makes me feel like I don't care about myself as much as I should. And that's really, I feel like that's such like a vulnerable like thing, or like a transparent thing to admit, considering the fact that I have a whole series that I started called So Into Self. But it's really like, that's kind of like the point of why I started the series, because I know like how I am with myself, and I know how unhealthy that is, and I wanted to get better. So that's why I started the series. I don't want to be that person that feels like you gotta buy, wait, that feels like you have to buy everything, clothes, makeup, skincare products, hair care, and stuff like that. Speaking of hair care, my hair is probably all over my head. Who gives a fuck? But like, what I'm saying is, I know that the feeling that I have, it won't go away, it won't be erased if I just go out and spend some money, just because like it won't just go away because I went to Ulta and bought makeup, because I went fucking to the mall and bought a bunch of clothes. You know what I mean? Like the feeling doesn't go away. It may pacify it for the moment, but that feeling just always seems to creep up. And I don't know why I function that way, if I'm completely honest with you. And I don't know if I want to say that I've always functioned this way, but I think that I have. Like, it's hard for me to consistently see the importance of like taking care of myself in every single way. Like like I said, I think when it comes to like financial stability, that's the only area in my life where I'm super consistent and like taking care of myself. But any other area, I'm like, nah, like I'm good on that. Like physically, I'm like, I'm not fucking working out. I don't feel like it. I'm not going for a walk this morning. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wish, I don't know what it's gonna take for me to be like as consistent as I can, but I just don't know what the fuck to do. And I think a part of it has to do with like, with feeling like I don't want to be seen as like too much. And I have this small fear of coming off as like high maintenance. So I try to make myself low maintenance to myself so that when I run into other people, they don't think that I'm just like, I don't even know. And it's crazy because the episode that's before this, I talk about like not caring about what people think, but we have to be honest. In the real world, it's not even that, because it's not even that I genuinely like just 100% care what people think, but I think from my past experiences, bro, being around insecure people, that shit takes a fucking toll on you. Like when you are somebody who you don't really struggle with insecurity, you don't struggle with self-confidence, and then you end up hanging out with people who do, that shit rubs off on you. And before you know it, you are nitpicking at every little thing about yourself and just questioning your own worth. Not because you genuinely feel that way, but because the people around you want you to feel as low as they do. So when I'm saying I don't want to come off as high maintenance, I'm saying that in reality, I've just for some reason attracted the wrong crowd and the wrong types of people, more specifically like friends who don't see themselves as important, and they want me to see myself as less than as well. And so I think it's hard to kind of snap out of it, because on one hand, hell yeah, bitch. Like, yeah, I fuck with myself heavy. Yes, I love myself. But on the other hand, it's like, okay, if I pull out this fucking travel size little compact mirror so I can check my makeup, is a bitch gonna be looking at me upside my head? Like, bitch, what's it to you? Like, do you want to look in the mirror too? Like, what's tea? It's just so, I don't think people really talk about like the damage that it does to you when you go from having a friend group and majority of your friend group are extremely insecure, and then you pull back and then you end up like me, who pretty much, I have no friends. I pretty much just go to work. I come home. I go out every now and then. But when I say out, I mean like I do things by myself. I just came back from the Beyonce concert. And I went by myself all the way to Houston by myself. I go to every concert that I want to go to by myself. I go to like the museums and like dance classes and all the things that like most people you would think they would go out with people. I do all this shit by myself. And while it's taught me the importance of like not really depending on people and not really waiting to experience those fun things and those fun times, because you don't have anybody to do it with, it's also kind of frightening. Not frightening, but it's just a bit scary to go out and try to be your full self, because people project, and for some reason it seems like I just attract a lot of people who project, and I don't like this shit. And I don't, people say, like everybody is a mirror, but bitch, I don't want people around me who talk shit about themselves. I don't want that shit rubbing off on me. Bitch. I want to feel good about myself. Like, imagine you the girl who like get invited out with your friends. This is a true story. Got invited out with some friends. They told me to dress up. They told me like, okay, we're not going to a regular club. Like, this club has a dress code, meaning bitch, heels, dress, like we dressing up. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, bet I've been waiting for this. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm about to go put this shit on. Bitch, I did my makeup. I did my hair. I put my heels on. I put that shit on. Bitch, I was cute as fuck. So I step out. We all head to the car, and they're like, actually, you should change your shoes. Like, you're a little too overdressed. And at the time, I'm like, oh shit, okay, because for me, bruh, when I feel like, when I hear things like you too overdressed or you're doing too much, that automatically makes me want to like fade off into the background. So when they told me that, I didn't see it as like, oh, these bitches are just jellies. These bitches are just insecure because maybe I just really, really look nice. I took it as like, oh, maybe I am doing too much. So maybe I should put on these bullshit fucking sandals. And then I get to the fucking club and I don't really feel my cutest or my fucking best, but everybody else is feeling good because what they pretty much done outdressed me in this bitch, and I let like I basically like dim my light so they can shine. That's so fucking frustrating when you know you have this bright, like this bright energy, this bright light, and you end up around people who feel like because you shine bright they can't shine too, and the only way for them to shine is to dim your fucking light. I guess what I'm saying is like, damn, my arm hurt from holding that fucking microphone. Bitch, a bitch need to get in the gym while I'm talking about not not working out. A hoe needs to hit a dumbbell or two. But no, what was I saying? No, but what I'm saying is like I have such a fear around going out, being seen, making friends, really more so making friends because of my past like experiences and things like that. And while everybody is not the same, we know that every person is not the same. Everybody is not the same. We know that. But you can't help but to sometimes like get a little bit of that PTSD when when you really were feeling your best, everybody tried their hardest to make you lessen that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I ever said this before on camera, but I'm a Leo. And I'm a triple Leo at that. Like I have a Leo stellium in my chart. So it's kind of like bound to like stand out in a way, even if I'm not trying to. But I noticed that like when it comes to life in general, like I said, I think life is just a big teacher. Everything is a lesson. And I think with me having those crazy placements, it's like, bitch, do I stand out or do I hide? Because I also have my Leo placements in my 12th house. So I'm like, do I stand out or do I fucking hide? And really, when I hide, I don't feel good. But when I stand out, other people don't feel good. So it's like, which one do I fucking choose? But clearly, I got to choose to stand out because it's really not my job or my responsibility to make other people feel good. And on top of that, it's even worse when like it's worse when like for a fact, like not even for a fact, I'm a person who I genuinely just want friends. Like I don't want competition. I don't want jealousy. I'm not trying to like race to the fucking finish line. I literally just want friendship. I just want to hang. I just want to, gossip about the latest fucking reality show. Bitch, let's talk shit about Love Island. Okay, let's fucking go out and have drinks and just get cute just for the sake of doing it. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I have like a genuine desire for friendship. But when you have attracted women who don't have a genuine desire for friendship, they just look for people that they can feel greater than, people who they can like be in competition with, people who are so fucking jealous that they simply just really want what you have, or they really just want your personality and your light. So they just sit around you to try to study you and figure out how they can become you. And then once they two things happen. Two things happen, which really they don't, because nobody can ever steal my fucking personality. You can never beat me, no matter how hard you try. Even if you try to take a guy I dated, or the job I have, or you copy a fucking hairstyle, nobody can ever, nobody can be you. You know what I mean? But what ends up happening is it's like they resent you because they can't be you. And bitch, who the fuck told you to try to begin with? You're you, I'm me. You can never be me, I can never be you, and that's just a fact. So what the fuck made you think like that could ever happen? And why are you mad at me for thinking that shit? You know what I mean? Like it gets so weird because it's like I'm really just here to just kiki and have like a little bit of like girl talk. You know what I mean? And from another perspective, it's like I'm constantly under like a microscope, like I'm constantly being watched. Not in a way of like, oh, they're just paying attention to me because they care and they want to like, I guess learn my likes and dislikes and things like that. It's like you're trying to pay attention to me so you can figure out that one thing that sets me off, so you can figure out like what like what button to push, or like what a soft spot is, so you can try to use it against me in the future, or try to like start some bullshit rumor so you can get people to turn against me. And all a bitch wanted was a friend. I sound so pitiful probably, but I don't give a fuck. Like I'm really tired of like acting like shit sweet when it's not. A bitch is about to be 27 years old. I don't have a best friend. I don't have a close friend. Like I have people who, like I have associates. I have people who I talk to here and there, people who I see every now and then, but I don't have any like inner circle that of like that's full with people that I feel like I can absolutely trust and I can just call on whenever shit goes south, or even just people that I can just call up in the middle of the night like, girl, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like I don't. And it's just really fucking annoying. It's kind of sad, but at the same time it's annoying when you genuinely are like a really really genuine person, and everybody pretty much is like playing in your face. I can't stand it. It's like they sit in your face and act like they give a fuck. Like, oh girl, how you been? What you been up to? I ain't seen you in a while. Just so they can fucking collect that information and then go to that group chat and talk shit. Bitch, I thought I had a friend. Clearly I don't. So it's just very frustrating. But oh, it's 3:33. Oh my god, you guys. It's 3:33. Period. But anyways, yeah, like I don't think people talk about the like friendship trauma. People talk about childhood trauma as far as like growing up with like certain types of parents and things like that all the time. But people don't talk about friendship trauma, especially when you, on one hand, we're trying to be as like good of a friend as possible, just to find out that person was dogging you out to everybody who would listen. That is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. And it makes you not even want to open yourself up in the future, because it's like, well damn, like it's like how in the world was I a real friend to this person, just for me to only figure out years later that they didn't like me, and they did not have any like genuine fucking bone in their body. They just was around me to just talk shit, to basically just like have something to gossip about. I was just like, what, the topic of your fucking conversation? Ain't that a bitch? Like that's so fucked up. And then on top of that, of course, I'm not gonna make it seem like every single friend I had was just jealous of me. That's not the truth. Um, like I hate, because it's. I promise you, it's a girl out there who's like, oh yeah, I can't have free female friends because bitches are jealous. No, I promise you, that's not the case. Every single friend I had was not jealous of me. That's not the case at all. However, I've had more weirdos as friends than I've had good friends. Let's just say that. Like the weird ones kind of outweigh the really really good ones. And then eventually when you get older, you just like outgrow people. But regardless, I know my experience when it came to my friendships and things like that. And a bitch is a bit scared to go back out and try to make friends, especially nowadays. I can't even say nowadays. Because I feel like what the fuck is like the motive nowadays? Like, what's the motive? You know? Because if I'm completely honest with you, I don't know. You know, I'm a very like back and forth person. One moment I want to go out and party, and then the next moment I just want to sit in the house and watch TV. And for majority of the time, 90% of the time throughout the year, I want to sit in the house and bullshit, or I want to do other things. I don't want to just party all the fucking time. But it seems like that's kind of like the wave right now, which no shade, like there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because I believe in living life to the fullest, especially if you young and turn and you ain't got no responsibilities, you ain't got no kids or nothing like that, or even if you do, like you still young and turn. I don't see anything wrong with partying every fucking weekend, bitch. Get your life. But I mean, the thing is, I think it's important to like know who you are. And I know myself. I know I'm not no fucking party animal like that. I know I'm mostly like a homebody, and I like to do pretty boring stuff. Like I will stay at a museum if I could. I'm always at the fucking library. Like I'm always doing like boring stuff. So sometimes I feel like when I do meet people, I think like that's the their whole thing. It's just want to party, get drunk, and that's not my thing right now. Like, not saying it never will be, and never not saying that it never was. Is at one point I was outside, but now I'm inside, and I would like a friend who not necessarily does the exact same thing, but understands that. It seems like every time I do meet up with somebody or I do start to make a friend, we just don't really mesh in that way, and we don't have like the same beliefs. And you want to party all the time, and then I don't want to party, and then when I don't want to party, it's you take it personal, and it's not personal. It's just I'm just not a partier. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying. I ain't gotta go into detail, but yeah, I don't think people talk about how friendship trauma really does fuck you up. But at my big age, I mean, I can't just not have a social life for the rest of my life. How fucking miserable is that? Like, how miserable. But I don't believe in like keeping myself hidden, and I don't believe in keeping myself in the house. Like I said, I do go places. I just be by myself. And nowadays the places I be going, child, don't nobody be where I'm at. They don't. I don't know where the young people be. The young people who like boring stuff. I don't know what type of time they be on. I don't know what it's gonna take for me to like really step into like own my own light and own like that bold energy confidently without taking people's insecurities and projections personally. I think that's where I fuck up, because I take them personally. And it's even tougher when you not only did you experience like the insecurity and the projection from friends, but it's even tougher when you experienced it from a parent. That's really, really hard to shake, when the very environment you grew up in, like you felt like you had to just, like tone it down, because clearly there was always going to be something said about your personality and the things that you wanted to do and the things that you liked. Like, people don't talk about what it's like to like, be the gossip or the topic of your fucking family conversation. Knowing that the person who gave birth to you is the one who kicked it off, or the main one who's like going in on you or like talking shit about you. That's really, really fucked up to like have to deal with, because I feel like, that's kind of where your confidence stems from. And so if you already got your first bully in your house, and then you go out and you make friends, and those friends are really just bullies that's just smiling in your fucking face, it's like, fuck, like, okay, well, where the fuck do I get a genuine soul? Like, where do I find somebody who actually like likes me for real? Not trying to convince themselves that they like me the whole time they don't like me and they hate me. But like somebody who actually like doesn't have a fucking hidden agenda. They're not after something that I have or something that I had. They're not trying to like steal my shine or something like that. Like, they're just there to shine too, and and I shine, and then we shine together. Like, I want confident friends. I want friends who aren't afraid to wear that thing, aren't afraid to like, I don't want the friends who are like asking me for permission on whether or not they should dress up. Bitch, dress up because you want to, bitch. I'm never ever gonna feel no type of way when I go out with my friend and my friend want to look good. Cause bitch, me too. What? Like, that's the point. We go out, we gonna look good. Who wants to just go out all the time in a hoodie and fucking tights and Crocs and we at the bar? Like, what? I remember hearing this story about this girl. She tried to make her friend the bad guy so bad. And it was like, girl, that's not your friend's fault. Basically, she had a friend who was one of those girls who just loved to just look pretty all the time. Even if she wasn't full blown, like dressed up in like in a dress or like some club attire or something like that. She always kept her lashes done. Her hair was done. She always had a full set of pedicure, because she just took care of herself in that way. And the girl made it seem like, oh, she's always trying to like act better than me and look better than me, because she clearly didn't tell me that we were dressing up. Just for the girl to say, well, we were going out to the bar. You don't think maybe you should like comb your hair when y'all going to the bar? Y'all not going to Walmart. Y'all not going to Target. Y'all at the bar. And then even then, the girl didn't even like really have on that much. But it was the simple fact that the girl basically sees herself as a fucking priority and thinks, hey, I actually like feeling good, like looking good. When I look good, I feel good. So I'm gonna make myself, feel good by putting that shit on. And it's not my responsibility to tell you that you should look good too. You should want to look good because you just, want to feel good. She tried so hard to make her friend a bad guy. And in reality, bitch, no, you're just insecure. You're insecure as fuck. And you want permission to dress up when you're a grown ass adult. Just dress up. Who the fuck is looking around like, okay, can I wear these? You know what I mean? It's crazy. After I just got done saying, like, I had some friends tell me I should take some shoes off. But my thing is, like, bitch, y'all told me to dress up. Now that I'm dressed up, you want to tell me I'm doing too much? No, I'm not the bad guy here. You bitches should have just came a little harder. It's like I don't want to be surrounded by people who, just want to feel down about themselves and bad about themselves and just want to focus and just drown themselves in insecurity. And then not only are they drowning themselves in insecurity, but they want you to be insecure too. Like, girl, no. Did I just say I was a fucking triple Leo? I can't do that. Like, I can't do that. Do you know how sad it is to go so long without feeling good? That shit is fucking misery. I don't have time for that shit. So I just would like to experience being around actual confident women who are not threatened by other confident women. In fact, I will find it very, very flattering, and I will be honored to be like, yeah, this is my sister. My sister gets down, she don't fucking play. Okay, and my sister bad as a bitch. So watch out for your man, because if she want him, she got him. It's that simple. Like, I don't understand why women want to be in competition with each other so bad. Women want to be in competition with women so bad, but the thing is, to win what? What's the prize? Please don't say a man. Please. But what's the prize, sister? Why do you wanna be in competition so fucking bad with the next bitch? I don't know what that shit be about, y'all. And maybe I need to do more studying and shit so I can maybe put it to words. But I've never had a friend that I've been jealous of. And that's why I don't understand how are you friends with people you don't like? How are you friends with people you're jealous of? I never understood that. I never will. Maybe it's an ego thing. Maybe they feel like if they take all the love and adoration that you get, then that means that they're worthy of it or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know why women compete with other women. I don't understand it. I probably don't need to understand it because I don't function that way. So maybe ignorance is bliss, and I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, it's been a tough couple of days, and I'm learning that absolutely nothing is wrong with looking good, and nothing is wrong with feeling good. Nothing is wrong with that. And I honestly, when you take into account the people who have tried to make you insecure, tried to shit on you, tried to have been so jealous of you, but instead of them coming out and saying it or owning up to it, they just try to make you feel small. None of those people ever look better. They're never doing better. They never have more, and even if they have more as in a financial sense, bitch, your ass. Yeah, I've been on the Tia Kemp side of TikTok, and she allegedly got into it with Krishan. I don't know if it was Krishan for real, but Krishan said something like, bitch, I'm a millionaire. And Tia said, bitch, you're not even rich in spirit. But that's exactly what I mean. The people who be talking cash shit don't even be having shit for real. So it's it's crazy how you let people who really, really could never see it for themselves try to convince you that you shouldn't see it for yourself either. So my therapist has been challenging me lately, but I think I'm gonna challenge myself. I think I'm gonna challenge myself because a wise woman once said, "You're not ugly, you're just lazy." And laziness has been the name of my game for the past week. I haven't been feeling good, so I kind of just been bullshitting my way through like life and just everyday living. But in reality, I know that when I look good, I feel amazing. The only thing, and you know what? I was about to say the only downside about looking good is like men. But girl, you can walk outside in sweats and be busted from the head to the toe, and a man will still harass you. So at this point, I'm just gonna carry my pepper spray everywhere I go, and I might give me a taser too. You know what I mean? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to say what else I want to get because this is YouTube and I don't want my video to get taken down. But I am in a stand your ground state that is Tejas. So yeah. But no, I do want to challenge myself. I want to challenge myself in a way because I noticed that I haven't been feeling good, and sometimes when you are already not feeling good, like energetically or maybe not, or maybe spiritually, like when one thing is off, the whole trinity is off. And I've talked about this long time ago, but I call it the holy trinity, which is like mind, body, soul. You know, if you're religious, Christians, holy trinity is the Father, Son, and Spirit. But for me personally, I'm not religious, so I say mind, body, soul. And I feel like when one of them are like kind of out of balance or out of whack, they all end up out of whack. When you don't feel good spiritually, your mind follows and then your body follows. You feel lazy, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to eat, you don't want to brush your teeth. All you want to do is probably sleep, or you probably don't even want to sleep. You probably can't even sleep. You know what I mean? And then your mind gets filled with all these negative thoughts, and before you know it, the negative thoughts start outweighing the good. And the work that it takes to get yourself back up to feeling good again is such hard work. Oh my God. And I think I'm at a place where I'm like having to do the work to make myself feel better, because spiritually I think I'm kind of like, I just don't feel the best. But yeah, but I'm gonna end this video by saying that I know that it is not my job to nurse someone else's confidence. I don't have children. I don't have kids. I don't have to go as hard. It's not my job to try to nurture somebody else's confidence, and it's not my responsibility to bring myself down and dim my own light so somebody else can shine as bright as they want to. I should be able to shine bright, and they should be able to shine too. Point blank, period. And I'm gonna try my hardest to remember that, repeat that to myself, and also put myself in a place of feeling better. Because I feel like right now, right now I feel better. After I done cried my little eyes out, y'all know I be crying. After I done cried my eyes out, I honestly feel better because I didn't even want to come here and make a video, but now I feel great. So, and also too, I just know that there's absolutely nothing wrong with looking good, because when you look good, you always gonna feel good all the time. When you look good, you feel good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.